When you launch the lathe simulator, you enter to this interface. So as you can see, this shows the lathe machine, all the different names of each part are labeled here, and this option is to set your workpiece. This is your toolkit, a tailstock tool, and this is the measurement of your workpiece using a virtual vernier caliper. So to start it off, let's select the workpiece that we would like to use. In this case, because this is free, so the length is limited, but however we can change this diameter that we want, and we can offset it as much as we can. So in this case, as I said before during the demo, we must offset the workpiece at least 3 centimeters. So I'm just going to offset this to 70, which is 3 centimeter. Although in the lab sheet I say the lab given would be 50 millimeter, but because this is a free version, so it is restricted to 100 millimeters only. Okay, after you configure the workpiece, then we will have to select the correct speed. So for this, I'm going to set it to here, this range, and I'm going to use 500 for this exercise. Next, the tool. So in the toolkit, I'm going to do turning, so I'm going to use number 5, the toolkit. Let's have a look at the top. So from the top, the toolkit that I have chose here, I'm going to make it protrudes a little bit more, and that's it. Next, for the tailstock, I'm going to drill it to create an inner threading. So to do that, I'm going to use the drill chuck. The diameter would be 8 millimeter. The offset could be left alone. Okay, good. Then we could start our lathe. Start the machine. You press the master drive start button, and the machine is on. Okay, let's try to turn it on by turning the spindle rotation over. Okay. This is the reverse position. Switching to the top position, you can see the entire process much more easily, and you can turn on all the feed for the different hand wheel control. So first I'm going to move the carriage to the left and the saddle forward, closer to the workpiece, the water feed away, slightly away, and let's start the turn. Switch the camera to for greater precision. Over here. Then first we will have to set the data. Because this is a simulator, it's much more easy to see precisely where you are 0 is 0. This will be my data. So first, from 40mm diameter, I'm going to trim it down to 35. So let's just move this way. Advance it forward. Remember, for every symmetry, it is recommended to use 0.5mm only. Come back and it is trimmed to 35mm. Okay, and here is my result of turning until 35mm. So after you have done, I'm going to show you how to turn this tool table. But first, move it out of the way. Okay, for this demonstration purpose, I'm going to use 30 degrees. Okay, after you have done, switch it to camera 2 and you may start cutting. I'm going to cut 30 degrees tapering. So, if it says feed speed is too high, use a smaller increment, 1 time smaller increment. Good. So always use times 1 for the hand wheel sensitivity. Okay, after you have done, stop the machine and let's move this back to original position and move the saddle away so that we can push the tailstock forward. So move the saddle away and push the entire carriage to the left as much as possible without touching the chuck, and you move the tailstock forward. Okay, so after you have moved the tailstock forward, you can lock it and turn on this wheel. The show tailstock wheel limb. Turn on camera 2. Okay, move the tool forward. So this gives you a clearer look on your workpiece. So you can turn this wheel forward, ever so forward, until it hits 235, I think. Okay, so I'll set this as datum. Then I'm going to start the machine and gently turn on the water. Start the drill. So I'm going to make, so after you have start the lubrication, I'm going to make a 20mm deep drill. So turn this to ×1 magnification and gently nudge it forward. That's it, 20mm depth. Of the feet, remove the drill bit, and there you go. That is your final workpiece. So students, you are free to design and manufacture your gear knob and gear stick using this simulator. If you have more questions, you can refer to the documentation at the simulator's website. That's it for my tutorial on the simulator. Thank you.